Yeah. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another An Hour MaXX with Max episode. Like it's the last month left. Uh, Demonetized. uh, well, one friend is worth 10,000 relatives. Euripides. That's the quote of the day. Greetings, fellow earthlings and other inhabitants of this planet. How's everybody doing? Yeah. Is that so? No shit. Beautiful. Oh, me? How I'm feeling? Man, I'm feeling fatigued, tired. Now I'm coughing my way into heaven's gates, and I'm not even sick, so that's great. And I'm thinking about doing something about it. I'm gonna have to take a cough drop, walk down them halls, you know, get some of Mama's promethazine and codeine from out the kitchen cabinet, and just decorate my motherfucking insides with it. Paint my esophagus purple. We leaned up and leaned out. I'm on my money back. Whoa, shit. Whoa. All right, cool. Drinking on a monster. Man, how's it going again, man? Everybody's on double back. We're on double back. This one's for y'all. We made it to another episode. We here with the consistency being applied like pressure. And it's key. It's key to be a champion. You gotta be consistent. If you look up anybody's anything, you see that they got a track record of keeping it consistent. Keep your shit consistent. Be persistent. Make dummy bankrolls. You know? Let's go. Let's do this. But hey, find a job. Find a career. Find a passion. Work from home. Be like these new motherfuckers. I saw the news. I'm talking about remote work was allowing people to abuse drugs more on the Clizock. Dog, I've been abusing drugs on the Clizock since I could whizzock. Since day one at Subway. Glory days. Making bread and baking bread. No pork in the yeast. I'm talking about bacon with a K and then the IN. Like it's related or something. Hi there, birds. Hit this one rather late. So, might have some interruptions. Might have to pause and come back. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me what you want to know. You know, I had a long ass weekend. Started Friday, didn't stop until this morning. You know, technically it was Thursday, if I'm being honest. Got better Thursday. Did Whoopie Wop Bam. And then the next night did some more Whoopie Wop Bam. And then the night after that, guess what? Some Whoopie Wop Bam Bam. Took it all the way. Took it all the way to Ground and Pound Town. That was cool. That was cool. I'm exhausted. You know, pulled up on 3, got 2 out of it. Boom. We speak in code like the Fed's watching. We speak in code like Chef G and Sleepy Hollow when they're talking pig Latin to orchestrate hits. Y'all heard about that? Yeah, they're out here. These rappers, right? They have a dope. I said rappers like a white person. God, jeez. But these rap fellas, dudes. These rap fellas, duders, uh, brother men from the UK, I think the UK, or no, actually BK. It was one. There's a K somewhere in along those lines, but yeah, them and all his little peers and people, his group, like racketeering type charges, and I guess some like murdering, plots to murder, conspiracy. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how you have so much money and still have problems. Dude, if I had just 20, if I had $10,000, I would have no trouble. Now, I could only imagine that on a grandioso level. Like, if I had $10 million, I would have, dude, I would have no problems. I would have too many solutions. I would be overdosed in solutions. I'd be overdosed in solutions. There wouldn't be a problem I couldn't solve. That's why I don't understand how everyone can't why everyone doesn't become a multi-billionaire and then start fucking becoming Batman. World needs more superhero. Dude, like, don't you just have so much money? You just get bored? You just want to do stuff? Just walk around with like a lightsaber, it's like a plastic lightsaber, like a plastic handle, right? Like some type of ghost gun type ish, and then a lightsaber that's produced by like rocks or something. I don't know. Click the rocks together. Who knows? But remote work is allowing people to abuse drugs more on the clock, and I found a little article, and I just wanted to read it. This is from Workforce. Remote work and the rise of daytime drug habits. Yeah, yeah. I added that last part. Anyway, approximately 20% of American workers have admitted to using recreational drugs while working remotely, and there has been an increase in working age Americans with substance use disorders since pre-pandemic. This came out May 16th, 2023. According to a November 2021 survey, drug recovery firm Sierra Tuscan concluded that about 20% of U.S. workers admitted to using recreational drugs while working remotely. I don't understand the self-snitching. It's the self-snitching for me. It's the openly admitting it for me. Anyway, that's hilarious. So this guy, they already gave him a name. They don't even it's just a name. I hope this is a real person. We'll see. We'll see. This is about Ray. On any given work day, Ray wakes up, brews coffee, smokes a ciggy, and then takes a hit of pot before sitting down to morning Zoom meetings. Yeah, maybe mines are red, but no one can see that on Zoom, says Ray, a West Coast executive who typically continues to take a puff of marijuana hourly while on the job. All the long tail of a methamphetamine addiction that he developed during pandemic lockdowns. If I get really tired, I could just go lay down, says the executive who was disclosing only his middle name for fear of damage to his career. Stop. Stop the tape. This kid needs to be locked away. Just use his middle name. Alright. Alright. Like the West they won't like the West Coast executive won't get fucking tracked down and singled out by his middle name. Not everyone has the same middle name, Ray. Anyway, it goes on. I say some more boring shit. I'll just skip that. Boom. So we're done with Ray. A May 2022 study by the Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta estimates that the number of working age Americans 25 to 54 years old with substance use disorders has risen by 23% since pre-pandemic to 27 million, a figure that's about 1 in 6 of people who were employed around the time of the study. It has caused a 9% to 20% drop in labor force participation that Karen Kopecki, one of the authors of the report, says continues today. Well, drugs are fucking tight. And you mean I can go to work and be on drugs? Let me tell you a little something about being a functioning drug addict slash alcoholic. It's not as hard as it looks, and it's not as bad as it seems. Everyone's opinion about anything is somewhat similar to the images and reflections you see out of a side mirror on a car. Objects in the mirror, you know how it says objects in the mirror closer than they appear. It's like opinions from mirror are close mean nothing. That's what I'm trying to get to. Yeah, I was gonna take you through this whole loopity loop of a joke thing, and then end it with assholes, cause their opinions are like assholes. Everyone got 'em, but like nah, we took it my way, and terrible. That's just terrible, Max. You know, people out here doing drugs and whatnot, Max, and you out here joking and thinking it's okay to be inebriated and or high on your place of business. This is a serious matter. Please respect those. Thank you. Yeah. Um. Yeah, I've always been on. I'm very highly functioning, and I don't know sometimes if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I could tell you one thing is like when I wasn't doing it, like the very rare days that I would come to work. See, this is different than the remote work. See, they're talking about remote work, like working from home. Like I show up to places. I've been a labor ready type dude. You know, I've been a dishwasher, not the machine, but like a dishwasher. Like I've been serving. I've been an employee at like a retail store. You know, I've I've made poke. I made some poke, but I was also on the cocaine. And nose candy or not, when I didn't have the nose candy, that's how I knew. That's how I knew things were a little wry for me. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a break. And I would sit down and I would just chill. And then I realized when I'm not on it, other people would see me not on it and just assume I'm being sad because I'm being quiet, but I'm not. You feel me? Yeah, I had to take a little minor break. Heard my mother was home and my sister's home, and that's a full house. And yeah, now it looks like I'm gonna have to mind my mind my language. No, I was playing. No, but anyway, like I was saying, like when I would be super stupid, duber, uber, duber, goober faded, I would have to balance it out, you know. Like I would eat when I got there, or like check it. Here's my Hunter Thompson ass schedule. It would be like wake up, get lit. Right when I'm about to leave the house to go to work to embark on the journey I called mission to work time, we getting high. So now we already gotten lit and gotten high, and days barely starting. So now I'm at work, right? I'm drinking the waters, I'm drinking the Gatorade, or I'm smacking the cane, or I got the Red Bully in my system, and I got that monster in the highway in my body, driving them lanes, big body. And first break, we rolling up the third one. For the third time, we rolling up another. And then, by the time I'm leaving work, I'm going bananas on a hammock. I got 4. I'm lamped up. I'm comfortable. I get home. That's 5. Or wherever I'm getting to. Then I go out. That's 6. And then in the middle of the going out, that's 7 more blunt sticks looking thick. And then I might hit that 8, hit 8, 9 right before I get home. Then get home. And then when there's 10. Now, this might seem excessive to the untrained eye. But if you fucking Detective Max over here, wearing bifocals and what shit snots, you can see I'm clearly running away from something. Obviously, this is not no normal feat that people should achieve. But, hey, I tell you what, it helps with the understanding of oneself. Like, I know completely why I do the things I do. I just don't know why I continue to do it. It's like I'm never out of stock of bad decisions. We run out of bad decisions, and then we just, like, it's like a fresh batch just miraculously appears. Like the opposite of disappearing object phenomena, which is a real thing. Look it up. Yeah, this is different. It's different than disappearing. The disappearing object phenomenon, by the way, that is brought up right now, that is a real thing. Looked it up. It's a phenomena, Same with like the whole UFOs or psychic powers. So it's pseudoscience, but still falls in the paranormal category. Oh shit. Yeah, it reminded me of that movie. It's Skinamarink, the nice independent film where the kids were just left. Skinamarink is that film. The kids are left at home. They're like this 4-year-olds, 2 4-year-olds, boy, girl, I think. And, no, for sure, yeah, boy, girl. And, the windows and doors start disappearing. And that was like the whole point of the movie was like this disappearing. And I kind of connected the dots with that one. But, oh yeah, I watched Hereditary yesterday. Oh, that first one. I did was hella good. My God, Hereditary. Are you serious right now, Hereditary? You number one movie? You ranked number one movie? Scariest movie? 'Cause I believe I liked it. See, everybody probably thought I was going to come in with a negative approach or a negative opinion, but no. No, we didn't. We came, we saw, and we conquered that film. And that was just beautiful. Now, granted, it was 2 hours. And some people can't sit for that long. Like, they get all fidgety or they get all lampy damp. They all they just want to move around. But I personally love a 2-hour film. Like I said earlier in the previous cast, 2-hour films have. There's a lot of 2-hour films that are a lot of my favorite movies come with a runtime of about a little over 120 minutes. Batman, for instance, The Dark Knight and shit, for instance, and like the Pulp Fictions and XYZ. Now Hereditary, that was off top. The kid at the beginning, fucking weird. Weirdoh McQweer-doh. I swear to God. First of all, this is before the whole pronouns thing happened. That's happening now, and it was like this was like 2000 or whatever, when it was made, 2000 something, and they were they were like this chick didn't look like a boy or a girl. This was a non-binary person. This is what non-binary people look like. Yeah, I'm giving an image to the face. Yes, it is what it is. But hey, jokes on here. Nothing. Come on, it's an Hour MaXX. It's a podcast, bro. Y'all in my room, so you're gonna hear my bullshit. It's kind of like the white man saying like nigga in the car when he's singing a song, but when he's outside, you gotta turn it down or you gotta be like, yo, what's up, dude? Okay, I mean, it's nothing like that, but it's something worth talking about. I mean, she had long hair, that, and then you just couldn't tell what age she was either. So I guess she was like, she didn't conform to time either, to time constraints. So she didn't fit with that. It's a weird ass fucking 4 dimensional ass creature. So she's weird off the get go. Just her, awkward, weird. Wow, why? Huh? Hmm? Guess we're gonna find out. So she's out there just being hella weird, ruthless weird. It's like I don't even know where to start. Like so, and then like the grandma, like it's like her. She has like an older brother who's like, I guess like you would say he's like 15, 16, maybe about 16ish, and she was about like he was a medium 16, and then the non-binary chick person, weird ass weirdy McQweer-doh, she was she's at least like 14, probably 15, a soft 15, like not like a bad baby when like 15 when she was 15, like that Daniel Bergoli chick, but like 15 as in like how most of us 90s kids looked like when we were in 5th grade or some shit. You know how you just like look like how the same you looked in 5th grade all the way up until like sophomore year in high school. Some people just look the same. Maybe it's the anti-aging properties. Maybe I fast and I do ice baths. Maybe that's what's slowing down my process. Maybe that's why black don't crack because eating peanut butter sandwich minus the peanut and the butter and the bread, all sand with no witch. I guess eating sleep for dinner has its benefits. Finally, told you. That's why I don't. That's why I don't give money to these homeless people, bro. I'm trying to keep them alive by letting them live forever. But hey, man, you ever hear of fasting? Hey, third world countries. Instead of all this moaning, bitching, and complaining for dough, how about y'all fast a little bit? Yeah, yeah, fast a little bit. And can we get a move on these things? Could we get on that fast, please? Every pun intended, every run intended. I mean, shut up. Um, yeah. So, drop my phone. Drop my shit. Look the mic. Oh, go mic. All right, there we go. Yeah. So you have the boy, and then you have like the mom, and then you have the dad, and like the grandma died. The grandma was weird. She was on some witch shit, really weird. You find out later in the movie, and then like the mom's crazy when the fucking her mom dies, loses it just a little bit as any of us would after losing a mother, and the crazy kid just gets creepy. Like they're at the funeral, and she's just like drawing the dead grandma in her notebook. Like she just carries this notebook to draw like random. She's like, it's always the weird ones that are like either artistic or autistic. Either way, you get treated the same. You think you're special, and you're talented, or you are talented, and you're special. Vice versa. I'm losing the point. Anyway, so the crazy, we'll just call her the non-binary crazy. She fucking decide a crow like hits this window, and she's just sitting there because they're in class. The crow hits the window, and she goes on break, picks up that dead crow or bird or whatever, and don't want to misgender the bird. Picks up the bird and cuts its head off with a thing of scissors, and then puts the head back in the Bucket. While she's eating the whole time. She's like eating like a snack. She's snacking on something. It's recess or break time, and she cuts the head off and puts it in her pocket, like it's the thing to do. And I just don't understand. Crazy, and I'm crazy. So I'm kind of like thrown off. I'm like, that's some Michael Myers shit right there, right? Like, oh, okay, she's the focal point of the movie. And then, because the movies are hella drugged out, bro. It's like the first hour is just like getting you to, it's just this uncomfortable understanding of this crazy non-binary gal. And her, like, you just see what she does. It's all weird, and then you see like the mom's already upset, and it's like the mom's like like tripped out, and then like the crazy kid likes to go to this tree house. They have this sick ass tree house, right, like in their yard, and like it's sick. It looks like a fucking. It looks like a half a house. It's like they took the top half of a house, you know, the little triangle looking part, and then they just like put that whole thing like on that whole floor, that whole like what was it, the attic? They put that whole attic and a tree house, and the house is not because they're rich. This is a rich ass family, by the way. And the kid likes to go up there and just sleep randomly. And so anyway, the son wants to go to a party. Whoop whoop, party time, party people. And the mom was like, she's like, "Can I borrow the car?" And first of all, I can't believe people like let kids borrow their cars. Like grown adults let some little twerp who's probably around 16 years old drive a car, be responsible of a transformer that can't transform anymore, so it was just in the car form, aka a car. You let a twerp, a little kid who's been alive on this planet for at least 16 years drive a car. Never understood that. I don't understand that in America. I don't understand that anywhere. I don't understand how that's possible anywhere. I mean, I get it, kids. You know, I mean, kids. You can get your driver's license, which I don't have, and you can get you a car, which I don't want, and you can like speed around the city, which I don't need. I get it, but like, really, really, and then then they're probably going to a party like in the movie. So he's about to go to a party. He needs to borrow the whippers from moms, and she says that question all parents love to ask: will there be drinking? Will there be any drinking? Will there be any drinking? Cause you have to ask, I guess, right? So he responds with, "No, I'm not." And then she's like, "Okay, you can go, but you gotta bring your sister. You gotta bring the crazy one with you. You gotta bring that crazy, diabolical looking thing over there, who's been acting weird since jump. You gotta bring her." And he's like, "Are you serious?" And she's like, "I don't want to go." And he's like, "She doesn't want to go." He's like, "No, you're going. You're going with your brother to this party. You're going. You hear me?" And then she looked at him. The mom looked at the son and was like, "So now that means definitely no drinking." He's like, "I wasn't drinking anyway." So they're in the car driving. Then they fucking go. They're driving. And they go to a party, right? And now this party looks like the greatest party on the block. I don't know how many high schoolers have access to a huge ass mansion, and what dumbass idiots of a parents. We're talking about cars, talking about houses, who just let people in their $1 million estates. Hey son, me and your mom's going to Mykonos to rekindle our relationship because our sex life hasn't been fruitful and the our marriage is falling apart and we don't want a divorce. So we're going to Mykonos. Um, there's pizza money and there's meatloaf and green bean casserole in the fridge if y'all get hungry. We'll be back in 3, maybe 4 days tops. This party is all bumping. It's Project X in that thing. And there's so many people. And the non-binary scary Gary, what the hell type of party she doing here? What the hell she doing here? Hey, no, she looks like a 11-year-old amongst upper teens, like around like juniors. Like if an eighth grader hung around like a bunch of juniors at a party. That's what it looked like. And and best believe there was a lot of drinking there. Best believe there's a lot of drinking there. Now we get to the part of the movie where it just not the big brother leaves the sisters because he gets invited. He sees a chick he wants to talk to, and he's all like, "Hey, I got some really good weed. If you know anywhere we can smoke." And then she's like, "Yeah, sure. We're all smoking in this room. They got a bong." And she's like, "Follow me." And he tells the sister like, "Hey, um, stay right here. I'll be right back." She's like, "No, I want to go with you. I don't want to be alone." She's like, "No, just stay with me. Just stay here. Just stay here. I'll be right back." And she's like, "No." And you can't leave Scary McClary out there because she's gonna scare the whole fucking party. So he says, "Hey, look, they're serving chocolate cake. Go get some before go get some before they run out." And chick looks left, looks at the cake, basically looks right, and then there's no one there no more. Cause he played the mental incapacity to an advantage. He steered the weirdness into the direction of his favor. And yeah, 'cause he's a good guy, you could tell. And then he did that, and then like, oh, cause like, come on, he has a chance to go smash his crush. He didn't even want to take this. He didn't want to take his sister. Sister didn't want to go. But anyway, they foreshadowed she was allergic to nuts or some shit, and I'm guessing her throat started closing up, and she like barged into the room, all calm, like barged, like not even the right word. She just calmly came into the room and tapped him on the shoulder while he was smoking with like these people. He was like, "I can't breathe. Like my throat feels like it's like closing." And he's like, "All right." It's like, "Are you serious?" Like she's like, "Yeah." So he's like gets in the car, rushes right now. Spoiler alert. All right. Now actually, you know what? Fuck a spoiler alert. Everything I'm telling you right now are just fillers. I mean, there's scenes, but there's scenes that need to be seen. Cause there's scenes that need to be seen, and there's scenes that need to be seen. But yeah, some unfortunate events happen, and now the mother's even more upset. 'Cause even though she didn't per se take care of that kid, cause the weird kid was raised by the grandma, the weird witch chick. And you see the witch chick raised the kid, and then cause now we're like it's like an hour and a half in at this point. I shit you not, like an hour in, and like there hasn't been a scary scene at all so far. It's just been depressing. It's been uncomfortably depressing. But we continue onwards. Now, homegirl has a friend. The mom's like going to like sessions. She's like doing whatever. She's talking to a psychiatrist. She don't got a podcast like me, so she's going to do sessions with like a paid professional. And it's like it looks like it's set up like a AA style type of meeting. It's like a circle. I guess they all talk if they want to talk. Introduce your name. Hi, my name is, huh? My name is Chicken Chicken, and I'm crazy. Crazy subjective, onwards. And yeah, so I guess she meets this lady, or this lady meets her, cause like she's at all of a sudden the mom's at like some like Walmart, some shopping center type store, some big like some like a grocery outlet, maybe like grocery store, and she sees a friend. Cause I think she does know her ish. She sees a friend. The friend comes over to her, and says, "Oh hey, been meaning to talk to you. Yada yada bang, etc. etc. But like how like I lost my son or whatever a while ago. Like I like this like I saw this medium and like she was able to like conjure him. She used this word, her words, not mine. I conjured him up and like he like dude, I swear it was the most. And she's like kind of like getting emotional about it. And then you just see the mom looking at her like, oh my god, like you're losing it. You're losing it, Becky. Yeah, you're going off script. You're going off. But no, it was like she said. She's like, oh yeah, my son. Like since he had a whoop bands, etc., etc. Um, we could like this medium like she knows this and this and that. I swear to God, I know what you're thinking. Like wipe that smile off your face. I'm not crazy. Like like I did this thing and like I seen it with my own eyes and like I completely understand blah 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 blah. Like you don't understand like how I was feeling and it's at this point in the movie too where I'm like okay, we're moving. This thing got some traction. Cause now you got crazy grandma. You don't even know really too much about the grandma yet, but crazy mom. Crazy kid was raised by, you know, crazy bitch, crazy witch. And now they're both ghosts. So, hereditary. So she gives her the mom gives a smug ass look. Doesn't really pay 2 cents towards what Becky's saying, whatever her name is, and she goes home and she gets the number or like the lady still gave her like the contact. Like here, man, if you ever get interested and you want to see something, like here, take this, like to get a hold of her, to get a hold of the medium. So they decide. So she takes it, and like at some point she decides to use it, and she has an experience because she goes with the chick, and then you just see you just see some, like whoa, and you're like okay, nothing too crazy, nothing too wild, nothing out of pocket, nothing even worth complaining or talking about. So she sees it, she believes it, right? All you have to do is have, and now she goes home. I'll spit real quick. Ah. Ew. Ew. So now she knows how to do it herself. She wakes up her family members in the middle of the night. This bitch wakes up her family members in the middle of the night. Like she wants to show them a magic trick. And I shit you not. She conjures up something. And the next 40 minutes is just straight continuous smack, 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 smack of like scenes. Like that's just like, oh shit, you can just feel the rubber band stretching, and it's getting increasingly more suspenseful. And yeah, shit gets crazy. I'm gonna keep it at that. Like I said, these are the audio trailers of movies you maybe wanted to see, haven't seen, or thinking about seeing. Um, that's that Skinamarink. That's really good. This comes from a horror fan buff, so trust me when I'm telling you all these things. Um, yeah, like I get both those movies 10 out of 10s. The next movie on my list to watch is Midsummer, Summer, whatever. Midsummer. It was like number 2 on the top 10 scariest things to watch, and that's what I'm gonna watch. Should be good. Lakers playing now, right now. I don't know. Possibly gonna be the last Laker game. I sorry to say, I don't believe. I lost belief. I had a lot of belief. I was believe that, but but fuck, facts are starting to set in. Unless LeBron could pull out one last miracle out of his ass for the next 4 games or whatever. The Lakers put down some worthy opponents, but Denver is just locked and loaded. And like Lakers got number 1 defense, but they're playing like they got no defense. It's like, dude, fix it up. Stop switching on Joker, bro. Stop switching on Jokic. Double Murray. Get him in foul trouble, bro. Put Hachimura on fucking on everybody else. Let Anthony Davis just stay inside that paint and protect it. Gosh. And don't even get me started on Boston and Miami. I missed the last game with that Boston loss, and now Miami's in this winners must win circle, or they have to put them away. It's the same as fucking Denver. Denver might sweep the Lakers. Miami might sweep Boston. Who would have thunk it, right? We joked about this whole time on the podcast, and who would have thought it? We're probably, depending on whenever you hear this, you're probably getting the news right now that it's Denver going to Western, and tomorrow we're gonna find out if they're playing Miami or not. Cause if that's the case, I'm going for Miami. I love Joker, I love Murray, shout out them boys, but damn, you put away my Cinderella team. I can't believe no more. There's no more Disney belief. You took all the air off this bud. Now I'm just a golden retriever. Holla back. Um, Looking forward. Gonna go down to the stash, catch that. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm gonna catch that and upload this. You know what I realized too? I have this uncanny ability, somewhat of a superpower. Some would call it a talent. Haters to say it's made up, but science will tell you it's a muscle. But I'm really good at calling timeouts for NBA teams. It's like my secret gift. I actually could probably be a coach. My fucking shithead of a coach once told me, because he made me a reserve, which means you don't get to play. Like you say, you have 15 players, you only have like 12 on the bench, and 3 of them don't suit up. You only have only 12, so like 12 strings. So it's like you only have 12, and then you have the other players in case one gets hurt. You just put them in the rotation, so you always have like 12 players. And yeah, remember that? Me and my homie RJ like fucking reserves, and that whole summer he came to my house. We played Resistance Follow Man, beat it on PS3, first generation, whoopsie daisy, and we'd go right across the street at St. Anthony's, play some basketball, and we ran drills, and we just got better and better and better and better and better. And he ended up being team captain the next year, and then I ended up being the leading scorer. Yeah, I put the ball in the hole. I ain't eat a lot of donuts. And yeah, fuck that. Don't believe me? Check the numbers. But yeah, man. Really good at calling timeouts. Like, when you're watching it, like a game starts getting aggressively out of hand, like, oh, and the crowd starts going hella wild, and it's like, oh, you just feel that momentum change. That's when you call the timeout. That's my secret. That's my tip. That's my tip on how to let it rip. It just when the momentum shifts, you don't want the momentum to get too crazy. That's why there's timeouts. Or to ice a kicker, you can ice a ice a free throw shooter. I don't think they do that a lot anymore, but in basketball, but would be kind of interesting if you could. So that game is gonna be something else. Something else. Lakers are at home, so. But if I'm living in the future, I think it's obviously because next time, what? Cause the next cast I drop will be. Oh yeah, whether the Lakers take this game today, this game four or not, um, unless I'm completely mistaken, the Lakers are not making it. They're not gonna win in Denver. The same goes for the Heat. I mean for Boston, they're not gonna. Yeah, and they're not gonna. You're not gonna win one back in Miami again. Anyway, you fucked up by losing your home game, so. I still think the Lakers have a better chance than the Celtics. But wouldn't that be crazy though? If the Lakers and Celtics somehow still manage to pull that shit show fiesta off, that would be nice. Ugh. Need some water. That fucking oof. Piece of dog here. My throat got me coughing. Rotations. Coughing up that oblivion. Oblivion. um, dude, I heard there's a scammer recently that made about 10K for AI Frank Ocean songs. That's crazy. Y'all paid $10,000. Someone paid. This man made $10,000. That's how bad y'all want the Ocean of the Frank. Like, you'd pay for an AI. You just typed it in the chat GPT and then put it in like a voice modulator type thing, and that's it. It's good. We good. We gravy. We mashed potatoes with it. Are we stuffing? We're not. I tell you what, we're not doing that cranberry sauce shit. I better not touch my goddamn gravies at all. Keep that shit at the table. Keep that shit across the street, actually. That's just for the birds. Push it to the limit, 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 limit. Let's talk about mountain goats one time before I get up out of here, man. You know them boys got salt addictions that make them climb mountains. Come on. Come on. That's like having fiends scale a mountain. And I'm talking about those mountains that are at that weird angle where it looks like it's just pointing up, and they have very tiny little grooves. These little fucking mountain goat things, they have like these fucking two hoofed things where they're able to, they're using like it's kind of like rubbery. They're able to like grip things, like grip the little grooves and the crevices and the crevices, and it's like, geez, Louise, you're walking up a wall sideways, and the wall is at like some weird. Is it 45 degrees? I don't do this. At weird angle. Let me look it up real quick. What's it called? Goats on mountains, walls, salt. So let's see. It's the ibex, the ibex. And it says mountain goats they also love salt. They are known to travel more than 15 miles to lick natural salt deposits, which provide essential nutrients. But human urine is packed with minerals from our salty diets, and mountain goats will forego those journeys if there's a lot of urine around. Huh. Interesting. Learn that part. If you're in a mountain and you're a mountain goat, just know um, urine could keep them from falling off cliffs and then trying to endanger themselves from that salt. I want to see how big the mountains are. Mountain degrees. What degree slope can a mountain goat climb? Yeah, the mountain goat's feet are well suited for climbing steep, rocky slopes with pitches exceeding 60 degrees, with inner paths that provide traction and cloven hooves that can spread apart like mayonnaise. Spread her leg like mayonnaise. He spreads them towels for the South Bay. I don't know. The Salt Bay, huh? That'd be funny. Salt Bay, come save these iMixes, bro. These E-mixes. These E-bexes, my bad. Come save an Alpine, Salt Bay. They need your salt. Sprinkle them, baby. Sprinkle them, baby. Oh, man. American born Chinese. No, these aren't words I just randomly strung together. This is a show on motherfucking Disney. And I just thought maybe we could watch the trailer for it. Let's see. Let's see. What are we getting into? First of all, okay. American born Chinese. Your initials are A, B, C, and you're on Disney. What's up with that? Guess it's a book. Those you off the comments. I haven't seen this. I've seen a little bit of it, and I was like, I had to stop it. I was like, wait, what the shit is this? Now it's all Asian cast, I think, and it's something original from Disney. So one of the comments says it has American Jake Long vibes written all over it. What was that one movie with with London Tipton from Sweet Life? Forgot her real name. Where she was Wendy Woo Warrior. That movie was the first all Asian cast. No, I don't know if it was all Asian cast, but it was a good ass movie. Let's watch it. Hit that triangle.
You know, people love this. It's good for you. Right, but this one looks like it's giving me the thumbs up.
Chicken feet. Ew. Okay.
Do you have a lab partner yet? Is there a Jim Wang here? Wang. This is Wayne Chung.
Wong.
Wait. He's a new student and he's Chinese, like you. He's gonna tag along to home.
So Chinese student comes over from China, goes to America. This is like a new guy, and the teacher just pairs up that new guy with our main character here. Hey man, watch over this guy. He's Chinese like you. Watch him. What's your name? Wang? Wong. All right, here's Wang.
Classes about these words. Come on. Except in math. He's way ahead of you in math.
It sounds stereotype Disney. Stereotype. Except math. He's way ahead of you in math. He's real China. He's a real China man. Damn.
Except in math. He's way ahead of you in math. I just want to be a regular guy who does regular stuff. You made a new friend. Just thought this year was going to be different.
Two white dudes walk over to him, and so the American China and the China born, the immigrant here on a visa, foreign exchange student, and the American born Chinese man kid here are getting bullied for hanging out together because they're Asian. Huh? 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 Why? I thought this year was gonna be different.
Be a regular guy who does regular stuff. You made a new friend. Just thought this year was gonna be different.
We all did. Oh, magic. Okay. Some X-Men shit going on.
What's going on? I'm not from this world. I need your help with my
Oh,
quest to stop the uprising.
not only is he not, not only was the exchange student not from this country, he drops a hell of a bomb saying, not from this world. Huh.
The gate between earth and heaven is opening. Okay. You must stop it or everyone will perish. The fate of your world hangs in the balance. I don't really see how I fit into this whole thing. You're my guide. Can you come up with something a little bit cooler than guide? Servant? Yeah, no, you're right. Guide's better.
Wow. Oh, his last name's Wei Wong. Funny.
Where do you think you go? What if I'm not, though? Fate is not decided up there, but down here.
Okay.
So freaking unbelievable. Everything is more connected than you think.
Oh. Fourth dimension type shit. Not even gonna lie. I didn't see that far ahead of the trailer. I was ready to like just rip it a new asshole. I hate on it. I was ready. I thought this shit was hate baiting me. I was like, oh, I'm ready to fucking hate right now. Stir up the pot, some controversy. Let's get controversial. Let's bring up the Asians one more time in a negative light. That's playing. JK. Nah, this looks really tight. This is better than Wendy Wu. And from what I heard, probably better than that. 11 rings, 12 rings, whatever shit. I only saw the Chrissy Leah's version talking about it, and like I saw the previews and I kind of agreed with it, and I didn't even bother watching it, giving it a chance. But this movie, American Born in China, looks pretty tight. Chinese, yeah. Sign me up. Good job, Disney. I give credit when credit's due. Good job. You made an original. And you painted my Asian brothers and sisters in a nice light, and the story seems cohesive. It's probably gonna be 1,000 times better than anything Steven Seagal could have wrote. No offense, what's up, Steven Seagal? I heard you're a dick, asshole. Anyway, get fucked. Yeah. I'ma watch that. What's up with all these new episodes streaming on this time, every time like this? Like, just drop the whole thing, drop the whole bucket. That's the whole point of the streaming services, so we can watch everything at the same time. What the fuck's wrong with you? Yuck. So, if you haven't, it's about that time. Go check out the 30 minutes. Yeah. Had to suppress a cough with a silencer. Hang on. Go check out the 30 minutes or less, the 15-minute leftovers. That's that I have going on with my homie Progress. I had my weekend was full of debauchery, and debauchery, tomato. Anyway, so I wasn't able to upload Attack of the Killer Clowns, but I will be doing that tomorrow. So Attack of the Killer Clowns will be up tomorrow. And Attack of the Killer Clowns. Attack of the Killer Donuts I repeat, Attack of the Killer Donuts. Pastries, not pasties. Subscribe, follow, share. Drop your thoughts in the comments. This was cool. This was fun. It's another time talking. Before I leave, just remember, Attack of the Killer Donuts tomorrow. There's like it's good. Like it's a fun movie. If you want to watch it ahead of time before like you get the scoop, it's on Tubi. Like if you just absolutely cannot wait, it's on Tubi for free. So to be or not to be, you can show up there or just catch us on the air with it and enjoy that. Smoke some bowls. I'm like it's a good movie. It's an old school movie. It's a B horror, but it's fun. It's funny. It's niche. It's niche. It's very can't think of the word, but who gives a shit? So like I said, subscribe, follow, share, drop your thoughts in the comments. Nothing for Nothing EP coming out soon. Also on this page, you will see that I have dropped 2 songs. There's one called Pawn Shop that I did, produced by David Hobbs the Machine. And the second one was a freestyle that my homie Angelo sniped of me when I was working on music in Progress Room. And it's not the greatest of quality, but it's pretty good. Follow me on Instagram at Your Majesty Max. Everything and all that's gonna be in the info below. I'm about to go try and shower up hella quick. Watch the Lakers try and make a W happen, or watch them lose, either or. Give me a high life, smoke up, and be a gentleman about it. That's all you really gotta do in life. So it's been cool. It's been real, and I gotta get the fuck out of here. It's been an hour max with Max, and see you when I see you. Peace.
I only look up to my vibes, me, myself, and Irene. I be in the cut like IV. Jim carry the Nina, so my bro gon'